It is a profound and often painful truth that our earliest relationships lay the foundation for who we become. For those raised by a narcissistic mother, this foundation can be built on shifting sands, leaving lasting imprints on their adult lives. Understanding these effects is the first step toward healing and reclaiming your authentic self. A narcissistic mother often views her child as an extension of herself, rather than a separate individual with unique needs and feelings. This dynamic creates a core wound of invalidation. The child learns that their emotions, thoughts, and desires are secondary to the mother's. Unconditional love, a vital nutrient for a child's development, is often absent or conditional. Love is given when the child fulfills the mother's needs or reflects positively on her. This teaches the child to perform for affection rather than simply existing and being loved. Growing up with a narcissistic mother severely impacts a child's self-esteem. They rarely receive genuine praise or affirmation for who they are. Instead, their worth becomes tied to their achievements or how well they serve their mother's image. This leads to a fragile sense of self in adulthood. Individuals may constantly seek external validation, feeling empty or worthless without it. Their identity can feel fluid, shaped by others' expectations rather than their own inner compass. The early template of a narcissistic mother often dictates future relationship patterns. Adult children may struggle with trust, fearing intimacy or abandonment. They might unconsciously seek out partners who mirror their mother's controlling or critical behaviors. Alternatively, they may become people pleasers, sacrificing their own needs to maintain peace and avoid conflict. Healthy boundaries are often difficult to establish, leading to imbalanced or exploitative relationships. The fear of rejection can be paralyzing. Children of narcissistic mothers often learn to suppress their emotions. Expressing sadness, anger, or even joy might have been met with dismissal, ridicule, or punishment. This teaches them that their feelings are dangerous or unacceptable. As adults, this can manifest as difficulty identifying and processing emotions. They might experience chronic anxiety, depression, or sudden overwhelming emotional outbursts. Numbness or a sense of detachment can also be common coping mechanisms. The constant pressure to be perfect, to earn love or avoid criticism, often leads to extreme perfectionism. Adult children of narcissistic mothers may set impossibly high standards for themselves, fearing any mistake will lead to rejection. This drive for perfection is often coupled with intense people-pleasing. They may feel responsible for others' happiness and go to great lengths to avoid upsetting anyone. Their own needs are consistently put last, leading to burnout and resentment. A narcissistic mother typically disregards her child's boundaries, seeing them as an extension of herself. This can involve emotional intrusion, physical overstepping, or a lack of respect for privacy. The child learns that their personal space is not sacred. In adulthood, this translates into significant boundary challenges. They may struggle to say no, feel guilty for asserting their needs, or allow others to violate their personal limits. This can lead to feelings of exploitation and exhaustion. The critical voice of a narcissistic mother often becomes internalized. Even after leaving the home, her judgments and expectations echo within. This powerful inner critic can undermine self-worth and fuel self-doubt. This internal dialogue can be relentless, making it difficult to celebrate successes or forgive mistakes. It perpetuates feelings of inadequacy, even when external circumstances suggest otherwise. Breaking free from this voice is a crucial part of healing. To survive such an environment, children develop various coping mechanisms. Some may become highly independent and self-reliant, pushing others away. Others might develop a strong sense of empathy, becoming hyper-vigilant to others' needs. Less healthy coping mechanisms can include dissociation, where they mentally check out from painful realities. Some may turn to self-sabotage, addiction, or unhealthy behaviors as a way to manage overwhelming emotions or a sense of powerlessness. Acknowledging the impact of a narcissistic mother is the courageous first step toward healing. It involves grieving the childhood you deserved but did not receive. This grief is valid and necessary for moving forward. Therapy, particularly with a trauma-informed therapist, can provide a safe space to process these complex emotions. It helps in understanding past dynamics and developing healthier coping strategies. Support groups also offer invaluable connection and validation. Establishing firm boundaries with the narcissistic mother if contact is maintained is essential. This might involve limiting communication, refusing to engage in manipulative conversations, or even choosing no contact if necessary. This protects your emotional well-being. Reclaiming your narrative means understanding that your mother's behavior was about her, not about your worth. It involves challenging the internalized criticisms and building a new, authentic identity based on your true self, not her projections. Healing from this experience requires immense self-compassion. Understand that the challenges you face are not your fault. They are the result of a difficult upbringing. Treat yourself with the kindness, understanding, and patience you always deserved. Embrace your strengths, acknowledge your resilience, and celebrate every step of your journey towards self-discovery and emotional freedom. You are worthy of love, respect, and a life lived on your own terms.